I'm really gonna try my darndest to not yap as long as I have in the other videos. But no promises. I'm appreciating it, but I'm very confused about how chill it is here, especially like in the mornings. Like, again, maybe it's just trauma from Arkansas. In my head, like farm work especially, it's like up and at 'em, and it's very just kind of like chill. I am very confused. Oh, her name is Shiki, and they are chestnuts. I got those things now. But I'm so confused because of my first day. Shiki asked me, do you normally like have an alarm that like wakes you up? And I was like, normally my body wakes me up pretty early, like at a consistent time, but I just rot in bed. And so then my alarm is not a wake up alarm, it's a like get out of bed alarm usually. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, normally my body kind of just like wakes me up at 8:30 at the latest. Normally I'm awake, I kind of just like fall back asleep. Anyway, that's not a problem. She told me that she normally wakes up at like 9 and then asked me if the next day, my like first full day, if I wanted to meet at 9. And then we didn't end up meeting at 9. And then today it was like 11:30 and I was like, I'm not even gonna wait for her, like I'll just go. And then I like saw her as I was about to go start reading, and so I told her that I was gonna go start reading, and she said, yeah, I'm not really ready to like start working yet. And it was like, it seemed like she had just woken up. So I'm so like, she clearly doesn't wake up at 9. Like, I don't know if she just like was saying that and was like trying to pretend like it's the truth, or like if something's up. But anyway, then I went and weeded a little bit by myself, and then came back, and then ended up having lunch. That's the other thing, is everyone eats quite late, and I do feel like, again, Arkansas, there was like a very strict schedule, especially with like meals. So like 8 a.m. yoga, but then we would pretty much have breakfast at like 9, and then lunch was at 1, and then dinner was more like hit or miss, but like 6 or a little later. And that's kind of like now what I'm like used to, especially because I kind of wake up at 8:30 usually, and so I'll eat around 9, and then I'm like hungry then by like 1 or 2, and then hungry by like 6, 7. Sorry, I can't stand that, and I know you can't, which is why I did it. Like my first night, they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna have breakfast at 8, or dinner at 8:30, which like I can wait to eat. It's not like I have to eat at 6, but like if I'm making my own meals, I'm just gonna make them. And then that's the thing that happened like yesterday, is I had already eaten, and then like an hour later I get a text that's like, hey, I made some pierogi stir fry at the house if you want to have some. I'm like, but I ate like an hour ago. So I kind of feel like that's what's gonna happen, because I made dinner at like 6, and no one else was having dinner. So I'm a little nervous that he's gonna text me like, all right, we're having dinner at the house, come on over. So I weeded a little bit, came, ate lunch, hung out, and then went back out to weed a little bit. And then at that point, Shiki was finally alive, I guess. And so then me and her and Martin filled up more dirt buckets, and then had to, which fortunately we only needed 31, because there were only 31 blueberries left to plant, which is like a third of how many we did last time. My lower back, I know you're not supposed to lift with your back, but like it's hard not to when they're like this big and like you can't even get them off the ground. So we did that, and then we like took them off the truck, and Martin asked me, he's like, so I try not to ask, but does your name have anything to do with the Fleetwood Mac song? And I was like, it has everything to do with that song, actually. Anyway, that's just a little tidbit. So then Martin's like, oh yeah, if you guys want to like plant the blueberries, like it'd be nice to have that done. Which I kind of was like ready to be done for the day. But then Shiki was like, oh, do you want to do it? And I'm like, sure. So we did that, which like because we did it before with Camilla, and so like the fact that there were 3 of us, I feel like helped it go by faster. So it was a little bit slower, but we are done planting blueberries. And he said that he bought 800 of them like last year, and so they've been planting them since like October. So now we've finally finished all of the blueberries to be planted. So that's exciting. All of us, so Martin, his girlfriend Sydney, and then me and Shiki went to the greenhouse to go. They wanted seeds and then flowers, so we did that. Then we came back, and I literally was thinking, I was like, I should shower, but shower and dinner are the 2 things I'm thinking about. Who's here? What's happening? Good Lord. So I was like, I should shower first, but then I was like, I'm kind of hungry. And I was having like, I didn't even finish it. Rice and vegetables. I'm like, rice is gonna take a while. So like if I'm already a little bit hungry now, I'm gonna be extra hungry if I shower first. So let's just make dinner and then we'll shower later. That was a mistake, because as I'm cooking dinner, I see a truck pull in. I'm like, who the heck is this? No clue. And then another car pulls in, and their friends Dave and Lindsay, who I met yesterday, also they like came back. I guess I don't know where they were all day, but they came back. And I'm like, what the heck? And so the truck that I had never seen, I was outside journaling, and then him and Martin walked past, and apparently it's Martin's friend Nathan. But his car is like parked right next to mine, and he just like walked by with a bunch of stuff. So evidently he's staying here too. I'm like, great. Another man I have to worry about in the shower. I should have just showered. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm like, do I do it now while everyone's like settling in? Or do I do it later while everyone's like hopefully busy with dinner? So anyway, that's currently my dilemma, is I have been like, do I shower? And then like people come, and now I'm scared. Last night they had cake, and one was a rhubarb cake. Never had it. Surprisingly good. The other one was a lemon pistachio. Was not a fan.